TIFU by not having foresight before a 2-week vacation. Typing on mobile if it matters. It is the wee hours of the morning. Partner and I arrive home from a 2-week trip abroad. Before we left, we powered down the entire house because it seemed like a good idea. Do you, reader, have the foresight we lacked? We enter and it's great to be home, but not great to have to get back to reality. But I notice an unusual smell. We powered down the house. The power that kept the fridge and freezer running. I open the fridge and it's unpleasant but not horrible. We are at least smart enough not to get rid of food before leaving the country for an extended period of time. The freezer. Why must we have been so stupid? I open it and immediately a rotten smell fills the air. I catch a glimpse of the horror inside. The mold. And my partner quickly tells me to shut the door. Of course, coming back from abroad means we have some house chores to get done tomorrow. Laundry and unpacking. But a keep fridge clean and disinfect was not something we planned for. TLDR turned off our home's power before leaving abroad for 2 weeks. Come home to rotting freezer and fridge situation. We goofed real bad. I've never heard of people turning off all power. Even in mild climates. Mind blown. Ya done goofed. Never turn off heat during winter no matter how long you won't be home for. Unless of course you are sadistic and enjoy watching water pipes burst. You don't have to cut the power completely to save on bills while you're gone. Sorry to say, but that was a pretty dumb choice to make. Turn off your air conditioner, heater and unplug things if it really bothers you, but cutting power completely is overkill. Now you have to reset all the clocks on appliances as well, lol. Yeah, my dad once went a little wild unplugging everything before a vacation. Great times coming home to a pool of blood from the freezer. Welp, I bet you won't ever do that again. Be thankful you don't have a basement with an electric sump pump that needs to run to prevent your basement from flooding. If I somehow decided to do what you did and also forgot about that device, out of sight, out of mind, I'd probably be in for thousands of dollars of damage. I feel you, friend. I did the same but was gone for an entire month. I turned the power back on. Spent the night in a hotel overnight while everything froze again and arranged for someone to haul that thing away the next day. It was horrific. Once I went home from college for a weekend. The morning I left, there had been some weird pop and the power flickered, but I had no idea what the issue might have been. Go for the weekend, and when I get back to school my apartment had a funk. Oh, should have taken out the garbage, I think. Grab the bag, dump it out, and then head off to grab lunch. Come back home to eat. Opens the fridge to get a drink. Grossness. Just death. This was a memorable experience for a few reasons. 1. I was a college student and had just spent most of my money at Costco buying food to put in the freezer. The meat was the worst. 2. The apt people didn't give me a new fridge. They fixed the broken one and left it. That smell does not go away. It doesn't matter how many boxes of baking soda you place or cleaning you do. This was a long while ago. And the story still sticks around. Sorry that happened to y'all. Self-inflicted on your part, but it still stinks. I didn't understand why you would literally shut off the power to your house, to save what, $50? I dunno if you live where it's hot or cold. But don't do this. My husband and I thought this would be a good idea, and it got so hot in our apartment that our toilet tank cracked and fell on the floor, flooding our place while we were gone. This brings me back to when we got hit by a hurricane and were out of power for close to 2 weeks. We didn't have a generator and my mom was hoping we'd only be out for a couple days. Nope. The smell of rotten broccoli in the freezer haunts me. During this time, my mom forced us to eat a ton of ice cream before it melted. Since we didn't have power, we had to eat things uncooked. I ate an untoasted English muffin and it was so bad I haven't had a toasted one since. I can no longer eat cinnamon sugar Pop-Tarts because I ate so many. It was an awful time. Almost 2 weeks without power is a long time. My wife and I went for a week on vacation. My adult son decided to be nice and stopped by our house to check if everything is okay. Unfortunately, he looked into the freezer and then didn't check if the freezer door closed completely. It was left slightly ajar for a week. It was not fun coming home in a week. Buy a new freezer, you'll never get that smell out 100%. I did the same before I evacuated pre-Katrina. It ended up not being the least of my problems when I returned. NGL. My first thought was that you'd never get notified if someone tried to get in, because the alarms wouldn't be on. Why turn off the power completely? If you're not using appliances or lights, you won't be drawing much power at all. And this is how we learn stuff. Thanks for sharing. Hopefully someone can avoid the same mistake. Why would you turn off the power? Turn off all your lights. Shut off the air conditioning. Cut the water heater. And you're done. There's no reason to cut off all power to the residents. Hopefully the freezer needed a good emptying out anyway.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.